that was composted. And this green manure we composted when we are producing the compost. We use droppings from the small livestock that we fed them still with this our caliandra and acacia stuff. So that compost now is richer than when we just use direct green manure. That's why behind me here you could see that the wheat here is so healthier than the one below. And it doesn't actually mean that when you use green manure directly, it doesn't perform very well. It depends too on the quantity that you use at a time. If you have enough of the green manure that you bury into the soil, it will give you the same results. So in fact, we have tested this even for seed production, like with Irish, where people use chemical fertilizer and we use direct green manure. And the potatoes rather, the potatoes, they perform equally well. And in the course of conserving, the ones that are produced from organic fertilizer and green manure, they stay longer than the ones that you use chemical fertilizer. Even with our wheat.
That's preservation.
Yeah, that's preservation. That's preservation, even with our wheat. The ones that you do from this one, the dry matter content is such that it doesn't dry or wibbles very fast. But when you do it from with chemical fertilizer, the dry matter content is not as good as that when you use the organic fertilizer or green manure. So in preservation, that's why we find the very benefits.
In this center, trees are integrated on farms and the beneficiaries are trained on other techniques of production that can improve on their yields.
The trees that are integrated into the system, like you see this short pear tree, too, we love them because they will give us very rich food. And they are all grown from our green and organic manure. So when we integrate them, at the same time they give us shade into the farm, and they will give us fruits. So when we are selling or when we are consuming our fruits, we are sure of the type of fruits that we are consuming from here. So and we love it. We have spread out trees like this all over the whole farm, and it gives us a lot of benefits.
The night paddock manuring system is also practiced in this center.
This is a new area we have just introduced from last dry season. So what is happening here is in the dry season, when we must have harvested all our wheat and thresh it, then we extract the seed, then the remains, the chaffs or the stalks from the wheat. We don't use them directly as manure into the farm. So what we do is we bring cattle from cattle areas. We make agreements with some people who keeps their cattle. So they will bring their cattle and keep them here in the night. We call it the night paddock manuring system. So in the evening, we will harvest the green stuff from caliandra, acacia, and bring, and then we will add it with the straw from the wheat. And then we feed the animals here until the rains comes. And when the rains come now, the people will come and take away their cattle, and then we will remain with the manure. So we use the manure, that very rich manure now, to spread it to some of the areas in the farm that need manure. We use it in the nursery, in our polythene pots. We use it when we are planting our fruit trees along the contour lines, or some in other areas where we are integrating fruit trees in the farm. And they are always very healthy with it.
Apart from this, farmers also benefit on how to grow chicken, the rearing of sheep, and how to preserve water for use during the dry season. The impact of all these is a change in the living condition of the beneficiary populations.
For the time where Madam Ernestine don't start the land agroforestry with me and other people for Riba, if he talks your own life for what we are they observe, it be greatly changed. And I will get indicators like within the past 3 years, it be a church leader for women group. And you don't get a lot of respect inside your own church, your own community, even as a Christian, for inside the work where they do out of the church area, for inside the community, because they don't notice you for plenty public places like for municipal stadium, for agro-pastoral show. When they go call you for the, The farmers, they're glad, the Christians and too, they there for from different churches too, they're glad because they know if in different areas. Last year too, it be able for attend the reception of the Equator Initiative Award, where it will go for Hilton Hotel for Yaoundé. It go receive them. So that one too will give you a big pride because you won't come for the people where they will be able for see for TV. They start to shout. But for the that one no matter. Wait way they really tell we and wait way we don't see them in practice now how we it don't improve your personal life or inside your own family, the life for your own picking the inside school and the life for other community women then where they copy the example for the way where they produce each job and they be proud because each time where when people they talk for Kumbu say their job they get money you get money in our house because they produce organic food, organic vegetable where they sell higher. Now where people they get plenty sickness.
Still in the northwest region, particularly in Batibo,